and developing right now. More than 100 apartments have some serious water damage, and 6 weeks later, there is still no resolution. Channel 11's Kara Sapita is in Shaler tonight, and Kara, the property company says they are hoping that people have renter's insurance.
Lisa, we found out today just how large this problem is. There's more than 100 apartments here in this complex behind me that have water damage from that major snowstorm. Multiple ceilings have collapsed. Now, the property managers tell us they are working on it, but it's going to take time. However, tenants say after 6 weeks, they wanted us to see what it looks like. Inside this Shaler Highlands apartment, most of the bedroom furniture is removed after the ceiling collapsed in January. There's also wall damage in the living room. This all started days after a snowstorm dropped a foot of snow on the region. Lauren Balthrop and her husband woke up to water dripping on their faces at 3:30 in the morning.
There was probably about, in a single file line, about 12, 14 holes that were just all streaming with water down on top of our bed, on top of our mattress.
They called for emergency maintenance.
We went to go grab kind of buckets, pots and pans, literally anything that you can think of just to try to collect the water. But essentially it was just so much water.
Moments later, the ceiling collapsed.
And it collapsed directly on top of my husband. Fortunately, he's okay. It was a bunch of insulation, drywall. Filled.
Lauren's neighbors shared this video of water leaking into her bathroom. Property management company Crown Real Estate says 102 apartments here are damaged. They say crews have been removing damaged drywall and wet insulation, drying out attics, and spraying for mold. Management says the apartments were built in the 1970s. The roofs were replaced between 2015 and 2017, but they say there was a defect in some of the shingles, and there are still unresolved legal issues related to that. The company said in part the incident was an act of God. With the heavy snow, we started to get water leaks in multiple buildings. We are actively working on it, but it takes time. There are no health issues. It's not harmful, just unsightly. Lauren thinks 6 weeks without her bedroom or answers is too long.
At this point, they just have no intentions on, making this right. And essentially, they don't have any intentions on communicating with us as well, as it's been absolutely impossible. And I do not say that lightly, to get a hold of anyone from the property management company.
And that company told me today they are allowing people out of their leases, and they hope everyone has renter's insurance. Reporting live tonight in Shaler, Kara Sapita, Channel 11 News.